Hello, friends, and welcome back to more fun on the Aligned Actor PodTube Stack. I'm Amy Schlurb. I'm a professional actress and a mindfulness and mindset coach, helping actors ride the roller coaster, all the ups and downs, all the twists and turns. Oh boy, are there a lot of being an actor. All of that nonsense and stuff that we put ourselves through and stuff that just happens to us in our careers. All of that. We do this without throwing up as best as possible. Once again, we are here to explore a letter that I wrote a few years ago to younger actor Amy, the woman who had just arrived in Los Angeles. So, this is a letter to young actor Amy, part 3, all about how all acting work is real. So, let's see what I wrote back then and see how this advice holds up today. All acting work is real. Enjoy it. Don't treat any acting job like a stepping stone or practice session for a real job. They are all real jobs. And I wrote that all in caps so you know I was serious. Different budget levels, maybe, but your job is always the same. Know your lines, know what you want in each scene, and do your work. Rinse and repeat. Any idea that, oh, this is good practice for when I'm really working, is nonsense. You're really working now. Stop missing out on all the fun you're having right now by continually telling yourself that this job doesn't count. It counts. Enjoy it. Celebrate them all. Yes, absolutely still love this vice. This vice. Absolutely still love this advice. Shocking, of course, that I agree with my younger self. Uh, but yes, I still love this advice. And I want to expand on this idea even more so that it includes all acting that we do, paid and unpaid, on set and in class, auditions, and silly stuff that we throw up on the internet just because it's fun. Everything. Because when we say, this isn't real, this doesn't count, this is just a stepping stone to the real work, in a way, we're disparaging the work we're currently doing by comparing it to other work that we deem as better because it's real. And what we're really saying is, this isn't good enough compared to that. So, like this scene in class, this isn't good enough compared to having a real audition. Or this audition isn't good enough compared to having a real job on a real set. Or this co star role that's one line isn't good enough compared to having a real role as a guest star. Or this guest star role isn't good enough compared to having a real role as a series regular. I mean, where does it end? That compare and despair mindset can cause a lot of stress, self criticism, and even shame because it's a really, 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 really slippery slope from this isn't good enough to I'm not good enough because this is all I have and I don't have that. Whereas the mindset that says all acting work is the same, it all counts, it's all real, can really set us free to enjoy our acting career in a whole new way. Because I'm guessing that you got into acting because you love it. It's fun. It's creative. You get to express yourself. You love playing characters. You love making people laugh. You love making people cry. You love that performance high that you get when you're acting. So why not give yourself permission to really love your acting work, all of your acting work, right now? And here's the fun bonus. I've seen so many videos of famous actors saying stuff like that when they stopped thinking of auditions as something they had to do to get an acting job, a means to an end, and started seeing them as the acting job. I get to act today. This acting work counts just the same as being on set. That's when things transformed for them in their careers. And I have some examples linked up for you so that you can go watch people who are far more famous than me, people you've heard of, people who are names, people who your aunts and uncles and grandparents have heard of, probably. People who are famous actors saying exactly that, saying that all acting work is real and it counts. And I really think that this mindset can make our work better because we're more committed and we're not half-assing anything or holding anything back because, this doesn't really count. When all acting work counts, I am motivated to show up different in my acting work in a deeper way. And I feel like my work just gets better and better and better. It also takes some of the pressure off of booking because when we believe that all acting work counts and therefore we can enjoy acting anytime, we then suddenly have full control over our own access to our own craft. There are no gatekeepers between us and our passion. So just like a painter can pick up a palette and brushes and go to a piece of paper or a canvas and access the joy of painting at any time, we can pick up a scene or a monologue and access the joy of acting at any time. And sure, I mean, there might be people, there definitely are people out there who will say, well, actors need an audience to witness their acting. Otherwise, it doesn't count. But do we? Because maybe that's just another example of this acting work doesn't count because I'm just doing it for me. What if even acting just for ourselves counts? I have a monologue which I've adapted from a Martha Graham quote, and sometimes I do it just for me because it speaks to my soul in a really profound way. And it speaks to all the things that I want to do in this world, both as an actress and as a mindset and mindfulness coach. And it affects me in a deep way and in the same deep way that I would hope it would affect an audience. So that counts for me. I count. I'm an audience that counts. And look, you can go as deep or not deep with this as you want to. You're allowed to hold your own opinion about audience and actors needing it or not needing it. But my point is that in my book, all acting counts. It's all just your body of work, your acting practice, very much like a mindfulness practice or a yoga practice or anything like that. And in fact, a mindfulness practice can help you with this mindset shift because mindfulness is all about staying focused on the present moment. And in this case, that would be the acting work that you're currently doing. And then gently returning your focus to that work whenever your mind starts to wander off and you notice, like, oh, I'm thinking, this doesn't really count. This is just class. This is just whatever. Oh, no, no, wait. I'm getting to act right now. I'm getting to do what I truly love to do. So let me get present to that and let me really enjoy this. Let me enjoy my acting work right now. Look, you know this. Mindfulness and mindset shifts are my jam. This is the kind of coaching work that I love to do with my one-on-one clients and in my workshops, using mindfulness to become more present in our work, more aware of where our mindset might be holding us back, and learning to gently shift those thought patterns so that we can approach our craft and our career with more confidence, have more fun, and really enjoy being actors. Despite how crazy making this career that we've chosen can be at times. So, if you're ready to transform your actor mindset, we should chat. I would really love to talk to you. I offer a complimentary session, and trust me, it's not a sales call. I'm not trying to close you. I don't get in there and try to convince you of what a great coach I am and let's close this deal and let's get you into coaching sessions. It's not at all like that. It's not Alec Baldwin and Glengarry Glen Ross. This is a chance for us to connect as human beings, connect as fellow actors, and for you to walk away with some specific actionable ideas, whatever comes to me in that moment, noticing what you're maybe going through. And then I go, okay, how about you try this? So maybe think about it in this way. Here's a couple of tools you could use starting right now to start gently shifting and strengthening your actor mindset. And you could even maybe think of it like an audition where you're the production team and I show up to this audition and you get to be on that other side of the table, right? You're the producers, you're the director, you're the you're the production team. You're the casting director. And I show up in the role of coach. And you see what I do with the role of coach. And I'm actually coaching you so that you experience that for yourself. And then I go away and you get to sit and you get to think about it and you get to go, okay, does my production need a mindfulness and mindset coach right now? Is that something that is interesting to me? Is that something that I think would help my career right now and help me as an actor? And then is Amy the right person for that role? Because there are other mindfulness and mindset coaches out there, and maybe this just gets you going so that you find the right person for you. It might be me, it might be somebody else. I don't know, but we should chat. I would love to talk with you. There are links to get that complimentary session all over the place. I mean, you like trip and you trip over it because it's everywhere. But one of the most reliable places that you can get it would be on my website, thealignedactor.com, but then also in the Substack, also in the show notes, also in the YouTube description. You can find that link. It's pretty easy to find. And then the next thing I want to tell you about is that in the meantime, especially if you have like an audition coming up or you have any kind of acting work that you want to be doing, and you want to make sure you're staying focused on that and not thinking about anything else, I have a pre-audition focusing meditation. It's a free meditation for you, and it's going to help you get out of your head and get into your character so that you can rock your next audition. I'm going to help you calm your nerves and let go of distracting thoughts, all those distracting thoughts that like to perk up when we get into auditions, like, how could I book this? I really want to make insurance. What do they want? And then let go of those gently, and then focus in on what really is happening in that scene, what your character really wants in that scene, so that then you're able to present your best work. So I have that for you. Again, there are links everywhere that you would expect to find links, and you can go pick that up for yourself. And it's completely free. It's my gift to you. And then speaking of calming your nerves and getting ready for auditions, I have an ebook, Accessing Calm, that is full of simple, practical, fun mindfulness life hacks that I use every day to calm down when my stress gets high, when like I feel either stressed or anxious in my body. I use them with my kid. These are tools that help me release tension from my body. They help me keep my mind from like spinning out of control. They help me get through the morning rush, off to school. They help me calm down before a big audition. And they help me deal with all the stress of the world, which that's a lot. Uh, eh, and nothing is enough to deal with all the stress of the world right now, but these are going to help at least. It's a really quick read and it includes video demonstrations, so you're not just having to read through how to do something. You get to watch a video of me showing you exactly how to do it, applying it in the moment for myself, which is helpful. And it's all just $7. So $7 to get a bunch of tools that can help you in your day-to-day life to access more calm in your body and in your mind. And again, there are links everywhere. There's always links, all the places to find all the things that you'd want to find related to me and my work. And then the last thing I want to let you know about, I do have some upcoming mindfulness workshops happening at the SAG-AFTRA Los Angeles Conservatory in October and in November. They're exclusively for Los Angeles Conservatory members from SAG-AFTRA. So it's Mindfulness 101, Empower Your Craft and Your Career with Your Presence. Come learn about mindfulness and the many advantages it offers performers, experience a guided mindfulness meditation, explore the benefits of developing a daily mindfulness practice, and learn some quick centering tools to use in auditions and on set. There's some of the same tools that are in Accessing Calm, just a little fun Easter egg, I guess, maybe I could say. So if you're a member of the SAG-AFTRA Los Angeles Conservatory, you can head to their website It's linked up in the show notes, it's linked up in the Substack post, and you can get on the calendar there and you can sign up for those. And if you're not a member, I encourage you to join. So you both have to be a member of SAG-AFTRA, the larger actor union for screen and screen. So you have to be a member of that. And then you have to join the LA SAG Conservatory. And that is $45 for the year. And you get access to a ton of workshops. I mean, there's just everything from business stuff to probably branding to classes to audition stuff. Like, there's just a ton of stuff. And then what I bring is a lot of mindfulness. I have other classes that I'm considering putting together around mindset and various things. But right now, the class that I teach there is Mindfulness 101, all about getting present and how that helps your craft and your career. So that's what I have for you today. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day and go forth with yourself. And you're awesome.